So hey guys, I'm trying to do a get ready with me. I'm actually on my way to church. I try to slick my hair down a little bit, so we're just going with a slick back ponytail. I'm gonna take the braid out, and that's what we're getting today. Don't mind the background noise. Focus on me. So I wanted to come on here and talk, which I usually don't. I kind of like don't really be talking like that. I made a video back in February about a woman that was like a grandmother to me who has passed, and I'm gonna tell you how I've been kind of dealing with things. This is like someone who's really close to me, so this hit home like very much, and it kind of like shifted my perspective on the life. So I feel like yesterday kind of like hit me more, and I kind of felt a little lonely about it, and I realized that I'm not as vocal about like my sad emotions or any other like negative emotion that I feel. I kind of just deal with things on my own. But I realized that I've been feeling so weird lately. I haven't really been feeling like myself, but I still have been pushing. And you know, just praying for better days. Of course, like one bad day doesn't mean you have a bad life. It's like on top of me losing her, I've been grieving in my own way, but I haven't really been having like a source to really go to. It's just been me and God. But sometimes you need like a human source. Like you need like sometimes like your peers, like who God placed you with. Like I can't really explain it. I don't like venting, but I haven't really been venting because I really haven't processed like the situation of like losing someone that close to me. So I couldn't really vent to anyone because I haven't really like had the moment to process it myself. That's why when I realized I was feeling different was because I was going through grieving, and I realized that not only am I grieving like the loss of a grandmother, I'm also grieving like the old me, because I'm in my 20s and I feel like it's a grieving process if I really think about it. Let me tell y'all what I mean by that. In my 20s, I feel like this whole stage is like a grieving process. It's because you're grieving like your old teenage self, like kind of like I'm grieving like the old me, and I'm embracing, well, I've been having some growing pains, you know, with embracing the new one that I'm becoming, but I'm putting all my trust and faith in God that, you know, he has me, because sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with life. And so you're grieving like the old you, you're grieving like past relationships, like whether it's friendships, relationships, you're just grieving the way things used to be. And I've seen my 20s, or this stage of my life, as like a grieving process. Not only, well, I got revealed that it's kind of like a grieving process overall. So of course, sometimes I don't feel my best, and I'm still figuring out who I am. And it's not like in a way when I'm like, I don't know who I am, but it's like embracing the new me and grieving the past me, or the old me, my old teenager self, and the old friendships and everything, and how everybody's life is kind of just changing, just adjusting. Has been a grieving process for me, because I started to realize that the things that once used to make me happy no longer makes me happy, and it kind of made me feel weird, because it's like I had to like relearn myself, but it's also like a good experience as well. Like change is good, like, you know, especially when it's internal. Like my whole perspective has changed, like and I'm like, right now I'm grieving a lot of things, you know. Not only am I grieving the loss of a loved one, I'm also grieving like how I used to be. And at first I was a little scared about it, but you know, I prayed about it, and I was honest with myself, and just processed my emotions, you know, differently, because I am a grown woman now. I have grown women needs, and my prayers have changed too. So everything has changed. My language, my prayers, friendships, how I see things, the things that used to excite me don't excite me anymore. So it's like I'm grieving like everything, and I'm learning this new me. And sometimes, if I'm being honest, I was a little scared. I was like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? So my lashes gave me a really hard time, like very hard time. So if they look crazy, just mind your business. You know, we're not here for this, okay? I'm not a makeup artist. But anyway, like I was saying, like, I don't want to just say like your 20s, but I can only speak from my experience. I feel like we're always going to change, and we're always going to start viewing things differently, and we could, you know, grieve things. Like grieving is not only just when someone, I say, but someone passed, like, you know, it's part of it, obviously, but I said, like, I'm not only just grieving that, I'm grieving, like, a lot of things, you know, the changes, like, and it's not all bad, but I just been having a hard time adjusting to certain things. And I'm just trying to give myself more grace. I just want to let people know that you're not alone. Like, if you feel very uncomfortable and just don't know where to place yourself, or sometimes, you know, you just reminisce about how things used to be, and it makes you kind of like feel some type of way, to know that it's okay. You know, it's okay to miss and grieve like the past relationships or friendships, or even just how you used to be. And just give yourself some grace. Like, don't rush the process. Just take your time, and, you know, just know that you're not alone. And so I just want to say, like, just trust the process. Okay, we are all, just be more patient with yourself. That's what I'm telling myself too, like, to give myself more patience, because I really be kind of hard on myself. And you know, to know that I'm not only grieving like as someone that, like, you know, I love, like a loved one, but I'm also grieving the old me. And I have to, you know, embrace the change. I was so afraid of it, because I feel like every time you think of that, or you say some things like that, where's my ponytail? I gotta, you know, it's just kind of viewed as something that's just like crazy. Well, it feels crazy. Like, it ain't even viewed like that. Like, how I feel is crazy. Like, just a little bit, like, not crazy, but like uncomfortable. Do my ponytail over. So just like a lot of things has just been going on with me, and I just had like a realization like yesterday, like, girl, it's okay. You're not only grieving like obviously a loved one, but you're also grieving like you feel weird because you're changing as well. Like, it's just the way things happen, like, you know. And just learning myself over, and just, you know, just increasing my prayer life, and just everything that comes with being a human being going through life, and just adjusting to like this new me. Like, I'm not the same person anymore, and I don't feel like anybody should be. This angle is just not giving me life. It's not doing me justice, like, for real. But like I said, we're not here for that. And it's just so much noise in the background, y'all, so excuse that. But yeah, I just want to come here and say that for all the people who's going through something, keep going. Like, you know, keep going. Like, because you just never know. You have to keep going. You have to keep going and pushing it. Everybody who's grieving someone, whether it's a loved one, my heart goes out to you guys, and I'm praying for y'all. And it's not an easy process. And I just, oh my God, my lashes is killing my eye. For everyone who's going through something, who's grieving a loved one, my heart really goes out to you guys. And it can be different, because not only are you have to adjust to this new life of, you know, missing someone and them not physically being here, you change. Like, it changes you, your view change, but it doesn't always have to be bad. Like, my heart goes out to you guys, and keep going, keep going.